Hi guys, I know it's been a while since I did a creative food journaling video, and I don't have any good excuse. I just don't have any good excuse. I'm a little bit stressed out. Those of you who don't know, although I knew this about myself for quite a while, I was officially diagnosed recently with mild anxiety disorder and depression. Had a long talk with my mom about it, and both of us are fairly certain I've had this for a very long time. I don't remember ever not being this way, and art has always been my way of coping, art or food, hence the creative food journaling and trying to control my eating and my exercise. And I haven't been so great about the food journaling thing lately. In fact, I did actually write about that in my food journal, and then I started catching up yesterday. In fact, I have to write down dinner and steps from yesterday in my journal because I haven't done that yet. And I've been trying to eat really light in the evenings. I make dinner for the family, and I try to make something that's really vegetable heavy, and I eat that, something that's light. I'm not a vegetarian. I like meat. But like last night I had some steamed rice and some boneless, skinless roast chicken and some oven roasted vegetables, which were really good. Now I just had a big bunch of organic broccoli, cauliflower, and asparagus, and I tossed it into a really big bowl with a little bit of olive oil, some salt, some pepper, and then some island seasoning. And then I broiled it under the oven a little bit farther away from the broiler than you normally would, not right up, next to the broiler, a little farther away, for about 40 minutes. You need to play with your oven and see what works for you in your oven, but in my oven, about 40 minutes worked just great. And they were delicious, and I've used the island season before. I'll tell you about it in a minute. On lots of meat. We use it on fish all the time. I just got the bee in my bonnet last night to try it on my vegetables, and holy cow, why didn't I not do that before? So island seasoning is something I first discovered when I was on vacation the last time in Hawaii. It is made there, I believe. Yep, it's made there. Iwa Beach, Hawaii. Or at least it's distributed by Heritage Arts, Inc. in Hawaii. And I know you can get it, obviously, in Hawaii, but you can get it on Amazon, and I usually get it there. And I did bring some home with me on our last trip, and I have since ordered some on Amazon. And I've always had the smoke flavor. We're big fans of that. This is what the jar looks like. It's called Island Seasonings, Hawaiian Smoke. This is Hawaiian Smoke. And I really like it, especially on meat and fish. This is a really good one. The last time my friend Claudia Rossi and her husband went to Hawaii, she said, "Can I bring you back anything?" And I said, "Some island seasoning?" And she was really great. She went to Costco and she brought me back this giant jar of original flavor, which I hadn't had before. And this is the one I used on my vegetables last night. Okay, yummy. This was really good. And so this is what that one looks like. And it's this giant jar, so I only use a little bit, so this is probably going to last me a long time. But I love it. Yay, I don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. So that's a really good thing, when you need to eat more vegetables, less fat. That doesn't mean your food needs to be bland. Spice it up a little bit with some seasonings. Try to go easy on the salt and the sugar. Now, this does have both in it, I think. I don't know. Okay, sea salt and cane sugar. So it does have both in it. So because of that, and the smoke does also. I knew the smoke did. So I try to use only a little bit of it because it does have both of those, and I already have high blood pressure. So I try to go easy on the things with the salt and the sugar. I'm, not getting any younger, and I don't want to be diabetic. So, But that being said, I do try to spice things up with seasonings. A little bit of this will go a long way, and a little pepper, maybe some fresh herbs. Think about spicing up your foods with some other things besides fat, those things that are bad for us, right? And, you know, I, like a lot of you, have anxiety disorder, and it's not rational, it's not reasonable, rationable, that's not a word, anyway. And sometimes, you know, it's just all I can manage to get out of the house and go to the grocery store, even first thing in the morning when nobody else is out. So that makes it hard for me to get my steps in, but I'm trying, and I'm at least trying to get 5,000 steps a day in. On most days I come pretty close or go well over that. I have my really bad days. If you follow me on Fitbit, I do have a Fitbit, then you know, some days, my really bad days, you know, because my really bad days, I only do like 2,000 or less. Those are not good days. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's a constant struggle. Don't beat yourself up. We're all in the same boat. We're all trying to be fitter, be healthier, do more art if that's what helps you make it through the day. Don't worry so much about what you're eating. Allow yourself a treat once in a while. Don't kill yourself because you went out and had some M&Ms. Once a week I go to Whole Foods. I love their raspberry cookie bars. They're fabulous. I only buy myself a couple of them a week, like 2 little bars a week. And those are my treat for the week, and when they're gone, and I'm not allowed any more, and I don't eat any candy or anything, but I do allow myself the one treat. So that's okay to do, and it's okay, and don't beat yourself up about it. Allow yourself something. Don't deny yourself anything, because then you're never going to stick to it, honestly. All right. Try putting some seasonings on your vegetables and roasting them in the oven. It's a fun way to cook your vegetables rather than steaming them all the time, which can be really bland. And if you don't do it right, they get too mushy. So give this a try and see what you think. If you don't like the Island seasoning, there's a bunch of different other things out there you can put. Experiment, see what you've got in your pantry. Think about putting your favorite flavors on the vegetables. My grandmother would just put olive oil, salt, pepper, and garlic, fresh garlic. And she frequently made her vegetables that way. In fact, she would steam them or boil them and then toss them with olive oil, salt, pepper, and garlic, even when they weren't roasted in the oven. Those were her go-to things. So give it a try, see what you think, and don't forget to go out and do something nice for yourself because you deserve it, and I'll see you later.